Hi everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to New Comic Book May Day 14, where I review the offering from Scout Comics that came out more than a year ago. If you're new here, please do subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. Also, please do give this video a thumbs up and share it around. Don't forget to comment. My previous video, I said that I believe that I had gone up to 193 subscribers. Well, for some reason now I'm down back to 192. I don't know why, but I'm going to keep on trucking toward 200. Alright, now this is, like I said, a free comic book day offering for 2019 from Scout Comics. It's comprised of 3 stories. One which is boring, and another one which I don't even see the humor in, and one that I think was poorly executed. We'll start off the first one, Midnight Sky, the one I think was poorly executed. Okay, this had a really good start. It did. Everything written here in the boxes was it was almost poetry. The sky is an everlasting darkness. It is always dark. The midnight hue casts an ominous pall of destitution and oppression across the city. The city could always be a little overwhelming, even when the sun would shine its rays of warmth across the concrete pathways of the urban jungle. I remember coming to Tampa with my mother when I was a child. The lights were so bright that you couldn't even see the stars. The sounds of the city would echo between the buildings until it reached a crescendo, adding a melody to the voices of the people. Those were magical times, looking through the eyes of youthful exuberance. But that was a time for dreams. Those times are as long gone now as is the warmth of sunlight. All that's left is the midnight sky. Now that sounds really nice. It sounds beautiful. And it starts out with, a picture of a city, possibly New York, I don't know, maybe Tampa. And then it shows people huddling around a barrel, to keep warm. And then these 3 who have their own shopping cart. Then the story really gets started. Okay, the person who's doing the storytelling, and I don't know who it is, by the way, basically says that they are going out for food, blankets, shoes, because they need them, and sometimes that you have to go to people that are less reputable. Okay, that's fine. Then over the page, getting supplies is the easy part. Okay, that has me interested. Why is it the easy part? And now they're leaving town, and she says that's the difficult task. Why is that the difficult task? Because someone stops them and just says, we want to see what's in your cart. And all of a sudden, the same dude says, better yet, let's see what worth your little girl may have. Okay, that's an assault right there. So the mom grabs him she shines this red light in his face to blind him and everyone else. And then she grabs this dude and says, "Please forgive me, but there's too many of them this time." I think she's talking to her offspring and daughter, because all of a sudden, both of them start doing this. Energy is emitting from her hand, it seems like. Not the mother, just the girl. And I'm not sure what's happening. But the girl is causing the blood to flow out of the people. Literally out of them. Through their mouths. Till they are bloodless. They hit the ground and just disperse. Same thing happens over here. Blood is leaving the people through their mouth, hitting the ground, and they're dispersing. Okay, that lost my attention because it now gives the impression that it's another post-apocalyptic type story, which I am so tired of. And the mother is sobbing. These two ran away. She says, "Cowards always run." Well, of course they're gonna run. They don't want to wind up dead. Then this stranger comes along, asks if it's a safe up ahead. Then he shines the lamp at the kid and says, "Dear God, he's one of..." And the mom says, "Just stay as close to your UV light as you can. You never know what you may see." I don't even know what that was about. So, strike one for Scout Comics. And the next one is Long Live Pro Wrestling. Okay, I am not a fan of wrestling. But all I had to do in order to know this was going to be boring for me is to read this. Former pro wrestler turned talk show host Evan Dandy reveals the backstage politics of pro wrestling in order to become relevant. Okay, that sounds like it's going to have, identity politics involved. So I just go on ahead and skip that entirely. The artwork is not interesting. And there's one last story. It's called Gutt Ghost. Okay, this must be the ghosts. And some pizza sounds good right about... Oh no! And it seems like the ghost's stomach is growling. But actually, it's someone climbing their way out of the intestines? Huh? And this weirdo says, 3 years I've been stuck in your intestinal hell every day, clawing to get out, to have revenge. Oh man, listen, I am so sorry. I just don't have any idea who the hell you are. Then it does a flashback 3 years ago. That's the guy who's talking on his cell phone. And all of a sudden, the ghost, who happens to have an intestinal tract of some sort, comes up and surrounds the guy, drawing him into the ghost. Now we know why the dude is so mad. And I think this is utterly ridiculous. It's not even funny. So those were the 3 stories. The Midnight Sky one was poorly executed. The art was not even interesting to me. I didn't even want to bother with the pro wrestling one because I'm not into identity politics, and I got the feeling that's what it was about. And the last one was just, I just, I couldn't. I mean, that's just seemed too ridiculous. I would not recommend this to anyone. The best part about this comic is the cover. That's it. So, did you guys get this a year ago on Free Comic Book Day in 2019? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you thought, if you got it. I am Michael for Spirit Comics. Till next time, true readers, may all your news be good news.